baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves. And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong.
For Seattle, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's how this game gets started. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. That's through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Inside, 3-2 the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Ty France up next for the Mariners. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a little bit low.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at the ballpark, and now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And that's a strike.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
1-2 now on Acuna.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. On to France. They get the out on Acuna. Matt Olson up to the plate. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Austin Riley. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. First and second, one out. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's two away. So two down now. And here is Michael Harris. In there, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hammered on the line. Base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit, takes outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And the 1-0. They say it went.
Yeah, Boo, kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. And 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the righty deals. Riley, the lead runner out at second. Harris on at first with two down. Goes down looking. Second inning set to go. And now Julio Rodriguez. Elder back to work. And that's outside. On the ground to third. Riley throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. On the ground to short. Slings to first, and Hernandez is out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And a foul ball. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball one. Fly ball down the line. Rosario ranging back some more. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the pitch. Hit hard. That gets through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Eddie Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Now one missed.
2-2.
Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That's in there. Strike one. Ozuna at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Slider clips the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Liner, base hit.
The right fielder, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That's a strike, and that is strike one.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Here is Matt Olson. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Now, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get one batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
That misses, and it's 2-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. No,
That misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Up next for Atlanta.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves, and he's already singled in this game. And that's in there for strike one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. down on strikes. And there's 2 down. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And he pumps in a strike.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. The wind of the pitch. Next offering upstairs. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's the strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Tommy LaStella to the plate. First offering misses the mark. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Out to short, Arcia. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Miller back to work. Harris measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
There's a strike, 3-1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And a payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, Colton Wong up to hit.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
The pitch. And downstairs.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, J.P.
Crawford takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Up the middle. To first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And up next for Seattle, Ty France.
Number 23, Ty France.
Base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom four. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The right-hander back to work. That one misses. 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! He circles the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Gabe Spire into the game. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Singled and scored his first time. Sliced hard but foul. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground. Fires across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. See, here's a nugget on Ronald Acuna Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent in the Braves organization. Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman. Very impressive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Olsen at the plate now. That's ball one.
A sterling reputation of an organization and turning out so many great players, pitchers in the Hall of Fame, and for him just to put his name amongst that group this early in his career is so impressive.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. That's off the mark, and that's ball two. Acuna, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now snap throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Ground ball left side, could be two. Glove flip to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. And he deals. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris racing after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is outside. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The bat.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now Austin Riley. The pitch. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. And that one clips the corner.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line to center. Rodriguez racing, makes the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Murphy in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering misses, and that's ball two. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And now the lefty, and down on strikes he goes. 2 out. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The 3-1. Fought off foul, and as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Tommy La Stella. First pitch, and he just misses. Off the mark there. Ball two. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
In for a strike, now 3-1. Here comes a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Spire back to work. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. Started after it, appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The next pitch misses. 2-0. And that one is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Foul ball. Bounce to third. Can't field it cleanly. but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Rosario, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010. And now the count is even. Two outs. And that one upstairs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And here it comes. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. And a base hit into right. Crawford around third. The tag, and he's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Top of the zone for a called strike. France on at first. Nobody out. Rodriguez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. Down the right field line and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Hernandez stands in here, takes ball one low. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside. It's 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Over to first, safe. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Albies. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Festa. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 67, Matt Festa.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And the pitch. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. Hot shot to third. One up, one down. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at-bat.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. That's out number 2. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one in there across the letters.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rocketed out towards right center. Rodriguez makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1. And that's down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kicks and fires. Out there to center. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one missing low. Lee fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
And although you like the fact that Guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact. The fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
The 1-0.
Hee-haw!
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And he deals.
Hey!
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pollock makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Murphy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. 1-1.
One strike.
And there's a ball. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. In there at the knees for a strike. And a count 1-2. Righty delivers inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he was only a strike away from getting back into the dugout with his teammates, and now he's forced to start over and has to worry about someone over at first base.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Colton Wong. Lee, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. The pitch. A little bit low. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Now, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there, 0-1. Wong leads off second with nobody out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
The first baseman
Next to hit, Ty France.
Ty France.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. And another ball. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Wong around third. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rodriguez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one in the air, right field. Acuna there. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Mariners. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And ball 1. That one not close. And the count is 2-0. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.